In this video I'm going to show you how to create a digital, multimedia addendum to your Kindle book. This is AnyShare, the professional knowledge sharing app, which is ideal for this purpose. For this example I will create an addendum to an English language teaching book with some videos and audio files. First we are going to create a new book in AnyShare for our digital addendum, so I click on the Create New Book button. Then I give a title to this book. Now I select the Book Has Chapters option as the book has chapters with several parts. I now add a proper cover, the same one I used for the Kindle book. Then I click Create to create the book. This is my book here, which I can open by clicking on it. There are no chapters in it yet, so I create the first chapter by clicking on the Create Chapter button. I add 3 chapters for this demonstration. I then open the first chapter, but it's empty to start with. To add a part to a chapter, click on the Create New Part button. I want to add a video for each chapter, so I name my part accordingly. Then I click the Add button. The newly created part opens for editing in this window, which is similar to a text editor. To add a YouTube video, I copy the link of the YouTube video. I switch back to AnyShare and simply paste the YouTube video into the file and it appears instantly. I click the Save button and then close this part. To add a second part, click on the Create New Part button again. I add a proper name as it's going to contain a short text and a sound file for it. The editor opens. I click on the Add Element button, which shows me a list of possible multimedia or interactive elements I can insert. I choose the audiobook sound option, which inserts an audiobook-like element in the book. Then I find the MP3 file and drag and drop it here. I then find the text that belongs to the audio file. Now I paste it right after the audiobook element. We will see in a moment how it works. Then I save the file and close it. Now I add one more part. This is going to contain the keys to some exercises, and it is in a PDF file. We click on the Add button and select Document Viewer. Then we drag and drop our PDF file here and it gets inserted. Now we save our file and close it. Okay, let's see what our readers will now see of all this. If we open the first part, we can watch the video. At the bottom we can move to the next part. Here we see our text, and at the top an MP3 player we can use to listen to the text. If we go to the next part, we will see that the PDF file opens within the app. To close it, we can click here. We can now add materials to the rest of the chapters. When we are done, we are ready to publish our digital addendum and make it available for our readers either for free or to be sold separately. First, click on the little cog next to your book in your library. You will see a new dialog with the basic info about your book. There is a publish link here. If we press it, the book will be prepared to be shared and sold to other people. Let's click on it now. Now let's click on the Webhooks tab at the top. The information here tells you how you can sell your book through your own web shop if you want to create a paid addendum. But it would be more usual to provide the online addendum to our users for free. To do so, let's click on the Links tab. Now I click on the Add button to create a link readers can use to get access to our online addendum. We give a name to this link, as you can create more than one link. Then we specify that this link can be used by 50,000 people. Sometimes we may want to limit the number of users for a link. Then we select an expiration date for this link. Then we click Create and our link is created. If you now click on the Copy Link button, you will see your link and a QR code for this link. You can either send them to your readers or you can put them in your Kindle book. People using your link will get signed up for AnyShare for free, and get access to your online addendum. And that's the simplicity of it. You now have an online addendum where you can provide materials to your students which Kindle eBooks can't contain. You may also create links for individual parts by going to the list of parts. Now let's click on the three dots next to the part we want to get a link for, and then click on the link button. We get a link sending the reader straight to this part. You can include the link or the QR code at the point where you want your reader to access your online addendum. But the reader needs to first get access with the main link shown above before they can access individual parts. There are lots of other things you can do with AnyShare. You can create interactive courses or even sell your courses in addition to online addendums, but those are explained in the application itself.